Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you something that we've been doing in our homeschool for this last year that we have really enjoyed. It is not a super expensive thing to do, and it can help kids that are crafty, that like to do lots of arts and craft, and it also makes a sweet keepsake for mom and dad to keep for the years to come. At a lot of public schools, the kids are able to order a yearbook for each school year, and there is a photographer or teachers that go around and they take pictures of everyone throughout the year, and then those are arranged into a scrapbook sort of thing, and they print it all off, and then people can order that to have as a memory for in future years. My husband and I still have several yearbooks from when we were in high school and elementary school, and homeschool kids do not necessarily have that. And one day I was thinking, I have all of these pictures on my phone of the kids and all these doing all these different things and all these different ages, and they probably will never make it off my phone. That's as far as they will go, is to be on my phone, and one day I will have to get rid of that phone, and then the pictures will just be lost and forgotten, and I don't want that to happen. So I was brainstorming how I could preserve the memories through pictures without having stacks and stacks of photos sitting around everywhere. And one thing that I decided to do was to use an app called Snapfish. This is not a sponsored video at all, but I use Snapfish when I need to order you know, photos to hang on the wall, or if I want to order a picture book or any kind of gift that has a photo printed on it, I will use the app Snapfish. And because I've used it so often, or maybe this is just what you get when you have the app on your phone, I am able to get 100 free prints every single month. I do have to pay for the shipping, which costs me around $11, but the prints are totally free, which is really nice. I can just get the prints, I can pay for the shipping, and every single month I go through my pictures from the last month. I pick out 100 that I want to print off. Sometimes I don't do it every single month. I just put in an order this last month of July, and I haven't printed anything since February. So I did have quite a few pictures to catch up on, but I still kept to my limit of just 100 pictures of all the things that we have done from February until July. And then I printed those, had them shipped to me, and so now I will have them to add into our yearbook for the last homeschool year. So I went to Hobby Lobby. We picked out a just a memory book folder. I had the kids help me pick out which one they wanted, and this is what they chose. The end is missing off of here. It's somewhere, but it's not stuck in there where it goes. I did have to get some expanders to make this part larger so we could fit more of the page protectors in here. But this is our yearbook from the last school year. We still have plenty of photos that need to be put in here. We were just working on it the other day, and there are a lot of photos that need to go in this book. And then when we start school, probably from this month of August all the way until next July, I will get a different binder, and those will go in a different binder for the next school year. So this one needs to be finished so that we can begin our next one, but I will in a couple months probably print off pictures from the last few months, you know, August, September, October, or whatever that might be, and then save those up to put into our next scrapbook. So the kids and I have been working on this a little bit, but I'm going to give you a peek at the supplies that we use for this and how it looks on the inside. The supplies that I use are nothing fancy. I have this bag that my sister gave me. She had cleaned out her craft stuff, and she had a bunch of scrapbooking things. So I said, yes, I will take it, and we use it to store our stuff in. I used to have one of those cutters that, you know, cuts the straight line. You stick the paper in there and then it cuts. We cannot find it, so I don't know where it went to, but we just use scissors for right now. This is just a package of cardstock I bought just to have it for when I need it. We don't use it for this project necessarily. And then in here we've got all sorts of scraps of scrapbooking paper. I also have the album refills. So these are just the page protectors. These are not, they don't have the little slots where the pictures go in. You can just slide your whole page down in there. So these are 8.5 by 11. I like to go whenever everything is on sale so that I can get them for much cheaper. So I'll go check every once in a while when we need supplies to see what's on sale. I also have some glue squares. We've got a little cutting board. Lots of paper in here, just scraps or pieces we haven't used yet. I think that's all that's in here. There are a few other odds and ends down at the bottom, I think, but nothing real significant, just mostly paper in there. And then this little container, I actually have had this for a while. I was keeping all of my Bible journaling stuff in this for a while when we lived in Colorado, and I had nowhere else to put it. But here I've got somewhere else that I keep my stuff. So I open this up to use with our school yearbook. There we go. And oh, that's got a big glob of green stuff on it. So instead of using this for my Bible journal stuff, we have switched it over. Now we can have all of our scrapbooking things in here. This is a page that was in progress of being made. I am not particular necessarily with this scrapbook. I do require the kids to put more, that's why this is not in the book yet, more than one picture on each page so that our book is not 3 feet wide by the time we're finished with it. But I let them just decorate to their heart's desire. I did tell them too that if it's a nice picture, they can't cut everyone out of the picture. I would like to have the entire picture if it's a really nice picture. But besides that, I'm not too picky. This is just a stack of paper. I also, when I went to look for supplies for this, I always check the clearance aisle. And you can see this one, I got this for $5. This whole big packet of papers here. And so that one was a good price, $5 for all of those. I also got another one. I think I picked this one up when they were half price. So about $7 that I paid for this one. It's got 60 sheets of paper in there. And then we just use these, we just cut out pieces that we want to use and stick them on our page. I use just plain white computer paper to add to, because these are 8.5 by 11. We would cut out our pages that we like. This one does not work well, the pictures won't stick to it. You know, cut out however we want and glue them on there. We just use regular old glue sticks because they don't damage the photos. And then let's see what else is in here. Just more papers. So when you get photos from Snapfish, they come in envelopes like this. So this is our envelope of photos that needs to be added. There are quite a few in there, as you can see. And that will complete this yearbook for the 2023-2024 school year. So like I said, I just did a sample page for the kids when we first started, and I let them decide how they wanted to design each page after that. And they just enjoy this so much. They all have so much fun. Usually I'll hand out 4 or 5 or 6 pictures for each kid and let them just design and create however they want to on these pages. And then I have all of these pictures from the last school year that we can look back on and enjoy flipping through. And it just brings me a lot of joy. It brings the kids a lot of joy to be able to look through all of these things. And you'll notice that some of these pictures are not just, you know, these are from last year before we moved, these 2 pictures. And they're not all just of us. This is my dad in here. I also have my oldest daughter and her husband, and they don't live near us or with us, but I wanted to include pictures of all of these things because this is our life, and I want to be able to remember it and have these photos to look back on. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I wanted to just give you an idea of how you can organize your photos into a little scrapbook or yearbook for your own homeschool, or even if you are just a public school mom and you've got a bazillion photos on your phone, or a grandma with a bazillion photos on your phone. Don't just leave them there. Have them printed. You can find places to do it for fairly cheap and inexpensive. And then even if you're not into scrapbooking and you don't want to do like with the different colors of paper and gluing and everything, You could buy the inserts that you can just slide your pictures into and enjoy. Or even if you don't want to do that, you can at least organize your photos into a book and have it printed, and that way you have those memories on your shelf for people to look back on and enjoy. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little peek at our yearbook for our homeschool year last year, and maybe got some ideas of what you might do with your family. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye-bye.